Big Fits, Cara. Yeah, I just restarted my router, man. I had to restart that shit. Kieran, Malcolm, Shahid, Budu. Assalamu alaikum, yara. You good, bro? What's happening over your sides, bro? In Huddersfield. See, what the fuck is going on with my phone, man? Driving me insane. My internet's like, I don't know why it's been shifted. No one talking. Where have I been? I took some time out, bro. Yeah, Scott, I've got your text, brother. Got your text. Oh, there's loads of prison news I need to get through. Fucking loads. I like doing the prison news things because in between the videos it breaks it up a bit and it keeps people up to date. Not everybody there reads the fucking news and shit, right? And I do. I keep up to date with everything. Yeah, I've got it, Scott. I've got your text, brother. But yeah, man. Like I said, you'll have to let me know what colour and what colour logo and stuff. I can change the logo, bro, to whatever you want to fucking be called, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Danny's was ex-con Danny Boy, and I sent that to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The channel's shit, bro. Just it's real talk, bro. The channel's shit. All it is, the aim of the channel, right, is probably changed because initially, like I said, I don't know how long you guys have followed me, right? Some people follow me from way back. Um, and a lot of people, I get like, oh, Cody, I feel like I know you. I'm a dickhead, you don't want to know me. But the idea was when I first set out this channel, it wasn't to be a prison channel. It wasn't to have prison content. What it was, I had a fucking lot going on up here. And I didn't know. I'm not one of these people that sits in a corner and fucking cries. Do you know what I mean? I just, I didn't know how to deal with it. So to get it out of my brain and to stop building the headaches and the migraines, I just put it onto a video and I started talking. Fucking hell, God knows I don't shut up. But yeah, I just started put it on the channel. There was no, I didn't put tags in the early videos, yeah, man. Like, but then as the channel, and then I started putting tags in, and I was getting like a couple of fucking hell. I don't know what's going on with my broadband. So anyway, so it just went down that way, and I started putting tags in, and then I did the videos. If you look back at the early videos compared to now, I have come a long way in the way I speak and the way I project myself. Very much so. I'm not polished. I never want. I don't really want to be polished. Like when you do these interviews and stuff on the radio or TV or whatever, they're quite middle class. A lot of these people, and like, oh, so Cody, what you're saying is this is a fucking, it's a conspiracy of what of sorts. And I'm just sat there like, yeah, mate, I doing you all right? Just me, But yeah, a lot of them are like middle class and they look down the nose because you're a con. And there's a lot of people out there, not mentioning any names, but there's a lot of people out there that the nose gets pushed out of joint, like when you're doing interviews and they want to be doing the interviews. They want to be in your position. Now, like I said, I'm not, like I said, yeah, I speak up for prisoners and stuff. I'm not a voice for all prisoners. A lot of prisoners might think I'm a prick. Um, but the idea is by keeping prisons in the spotlight and by getting out deaths in custody and corruption and the state of our prisons, right? That it keeps the pressure on the Ministry of Justice to change things. Now, prison doesn't work. Prisons never work. Prison will continue to fail prisoners' families, prison officers, and a taxpayer, right? But like I said, for most people, what they want to do, they want to brutalize prisoners, right? Do you think that that's conducive to rehabilitation? Do you think that it doesn't, it's not rehabilitative, right? It certainly doesn't act as a deterrent. If anything, right, it creates more problems. And the way that prison's built is to break you in every conceivable way possible. And like I say, as men, what we do, and like I said, we've got female prisoners as well, we know, But as men, what we do the whole macho thing. Oh, prison's easy, blah blah blah. Nah, prison fucks you, bro. Prison will fuck you. But you might, like I said, I've had some of my best times in jail. I've had some of the funniest laughs I've ever had in my life in prison. And I've also sat in my cell, right, and cried my eyes out. And like I said, I've spoken to some fucking dangerous kids on the out, right, and he said himself, if anyone who goes to prison says it doesn't get to him at some point or another is a fucking liar. That's the first time. No, it's not. I made a milky coffee once, didn't I? I say that's the first time I think I've drunken a coffee on a fucking live. Well, it's the first time I've done one on a live, not on a video. But yeah, the channel shit, guys. I took a time out for those. Probation took you to Subway. Fucking hell, bro. Recoiling every other fucker, bro. Scott's getting taken to fucking Subway, bro. Oh, here we go. Right. These comments fuck me off no end. Right. I can't have a big fuck off beard without fucking being classed as a Muslim. And there's nothing wrong with being a Muslim either. Fastest growing religion in the world. I've got a lot of Muslim friends and stuff like that. But no, just because I've got a beard doesn't mean people go around and have got piercings. Hold on, just listen to my tea burn. Yeah, a lot of people have got piercings and stuff, and they're not trying to be a fucking voodoo doll, are they? They're not trying to be. It's just a beard. Some people wear contact lenses. Some people wear glasses. Some people get their ears stretched. Some people cross dress. Some people go out in male clothing with fucking female underwear. Each to their own. I've got a beard. Whoopie do. But yeah, the beard's nothing. I don't like the beard, truth be told. It's a fucking twat to maintain. It's horrible to maintain. Like this, literally, if I was to get some razors and some shears now and just, it'd be copper wire. It's like copper wire fucking flying at the screen. It's horrible. My beard is extremely dense, extremely thick, a bit like the owner, right? And it's just a twat. To oil and to lubricate the fucking underneath your beard is so fucking hard. I have to use coconut oil and shit. I use beard oil. I've got beard balm, and it might last a day, and then bam, it's dry as fuck again. Why am I going on about a beard anyway? I'll be opening up a fucking beard channel if I carry on growing this fucking monstrosity. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Marty Wilkes. I need to get Marty on a fucking channel. Marty's got his own story. Fucking, it's not for. He probably don't want to tell it. Do you know what I'm saying? But the police tried to fuck Marty on a big scale, and a couple of his fucking former colleagues, and yeah, just tried to fuck him, and he'd done nothing wrong. But I just said to him, look, don't discuss it with anyone. Don't talk over the phone. Don't deal with it over text. Don't speak about it over email. Just fucking keep quiet, keep stum, and it'll blow over. And from what I remember, the police either they dropped the charges or they offered no evidence, something like that, or it was no further action. I can't remember exactly what happened with Marty, but he got off with it. What about feeling suicidal? What do you mean? I'm unsure what you mean. You feel suicidal, or are you talking about prisoners feeling suicidal, or I don't know what you mean. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I took some time out and everything, and this is only right. So I dropped a video on New Year's Eve. I dropped two other vlogs. Oh, one other vlog, and then this. I've done nothing since fucking New Year's Eve, really. But I just want to thank people like Jono, people like Tyler, people like Brian over in America, the former, he served 11 and a half years in the Virginian penal system. Danny Boy over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Q, Jono, Tyler, two anonymous prisoners, one that's just left Berwyn recently, a few months ago, and what else? And another former prisoner who didn't want to put his face on camera because obviously my channel shit and everything. I think I've got over 3.5 million views, which to be honest I think is piss poor. I'm nearly at 18,200 subscribers. That's neither here nor there. Came close to deleting the channel. Very, very fucking close to deleting the channel. I just, like, what you need to remember as well is eventually the channel's gonna become irrelevant. I'm irrelevant anyway, but the channel will become irrelevant. Marty's case there is a mad one. But yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just good. I'm just close to getting back into the gym. Yeah, Q is a legend. I absolutely agree. Very switched on, very articulate, knows his jail. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. My channel's there for people to use. If you want to rant about the prison system, fucking do me a video. If you want to be anonymous, right? I can blur your video. Amy Kelly La, she's safe as fucking houses, that girl. When you talk about prisoners' girlfriends, right? Well, her ex now, she did the right thing. But yeah, loyal girlfriends, Amy, out of Liverpool, man. Spoken to her for years, safe as houses, down to earth girl, fiercely loyal, very switched on. She switched on. I've spoken to her at length. You know what I'm seeing over like loads and loads of times. Yeah, she's so fucking switched on. Amy, there is a switched on. She's more switched on than a lot of prisoners. She really fucking is. She knows her stuff. But yeah, it's just one of them things, man. And like I say, if you're supporting someone in prison, you deserve the ultimate respect because it's a fucking hard thing to do. Like I said, you're a prisoner. You're sat in jail. Your missus is running around. Your family are running around. They're coming up on visits, sending you their fucking money that they haven't got because money's tight to come by. No fucking money trees. But yeah, it's just the way it goes, man. But like I said, the channel is... I need people to keep doing videos. Yeah, but see, Archie there, right? Archie. The amount of people that have said, I will do a video and I will send it to you. They say it and they don't fucking do it. And it's hard graft. And it fucking winds me up because, like I said, the channel's there, right? And what you need to remember as well, it's not just former prisoners, prison officers, serving prisoners, former prisoners, right? I know serving prisoners watch this channel, right? And probably laugh at me. I know there's former prisoners watch this. I know that there's prison officers that watch this. I know there's people potentially thinking about becoming a prison officer that watch this, right? I know people that used to work in probation that watch this because they've reached out to me, right? So this is the thing, right? Now, the aim of the channel is to help people and educate people and everything like that. And I want your experiences. But it's not just those group of people that watch my channel. A lot of fucking journalists watch this channel as well. Trust me when I tell you. I know for a fact there are journalists that subscribe to this channel. Well-known journalists. Very respected. Right, again, recently been hit up by journalists from national news, right, to do with Berwyn prison. HMP Berwyn jail, right? Now, they want to speak to people that have been in Berwyn. Right? So if you do a video and you're talking, like I say, I don't want you to do a video where it's just like, yeah, the fucking this and the fucking that. I like people that just are honest and say, look, this was my experience, this was good, that was bad. And like a review of the prison, if you will, right? And then just speak openly what the problems are with the jail, what offender management was like, what courses were like, etc., right? And does prison work and stuff, things you learnt in there. Like the lad that went into Berwyn, right, the anonymous interview, because he's still unlicensed, that's why he wanted his face covered. Yeah, and like I said, so journalists could see these interviews and then reach out to me and say, oh, Cody, that guy that did a video, whether it's like his name's out there or it's not out there, right, this guy that was on your channel that did a video on X, Y, and Z to do with a certain prison, could you put us in contact with him? And then what you can do then, so it's networking, right? I've set up so many interviews. I remember once, right, there was a big story coming out on Birmingham prison, right? Winson Green prison, Birmingham prison, right? Was run by G4S. Shocking, like, statistics and everything. And what ended up happening, a journalist hit me up and said, Cody, will you do an interview for the news tonight, for national news? Because we're doing a story about Berwyn. Not Berwyn, sorry, Winson Green. And I said, no. And he said, well, why? I said, 'cause I've never been in that jail, bro. So I said, what I'll do, I had someone in my phone book. And I said, listen, what I'll do, give me 5 minutes, I'll ring you back. So what I did, I rang the person, former prisoner, out of Birmingham, that had served numerous stretches in Winson Green Prison, right? And said, bro, are you up for doing an interview? If you want, you can be anonymous. And he was like, yeah, I'll do it. He said, I want to show my face. I said, standard. Because like I say, when people do interviews, what you've got to factor in is cons. We've got that criminal mentality, right? So I've gone into universities and spoke at unis and stuff, right, and schools and everything, and I'll talk about criminality, but I'll always use the word allegedly, because I've got that criminal mentality where it's like I'm just like, well, allegedly I did this, or allegedly I did that, right? Because it's just that criminal mindset, right? So when these people go in to do interviews on the national news, and like I said, I've set up numerous interviews for numerous people from fucking Cornwall up to fucking the northeast. If you're on license and you want to do an interview and you want to slag off the system and you want to slag off the jail or probation, my advice would be anonymous. Because what I don't want people doing is they can recall you for fucking anything, right? So what I don't want kids being recalled back to prison, right? And like I say, you've got IPPs there, you've got people on life license and shit, yeah, mapped up to their eyeballs, you know what I mean? Obviously, multi-agency public protection arrangements. So yeah, I don't want anyone to get fucked over. But if you're license free, right, scream from the hilltops, man. And I've set up interviews for countless people. Whether it's be a mother of a prisoner that tragically took his own life in HMP Liverpool, to an interview I set up for Sky News for the former brother-in-law of a prisoner from London who tragically took his own life at a prison in London. And even though that death was last year, I've set up interviews. Journalist hits me up, Cody, we're doing an interview, we're doing a big story, a feature. Feature's obviously a main piece of the news, right? We're doing a feature on suicides and self-harm in prison. Have you got anybody? Straight away, go into my phone book, give me 2 minutes, because I never pass numbers without permission, because you'd be a prick to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's just manners to ask people. HMP Liverpool, death yard, that jail. I agree, mate, 1,000,000%. Like I said, I've got a lot of Scousers on this channel and stuff. Good fucking people, Scousers. Love Scousers. Very much like the Manx, working class, down to earth, naughty as fuck. But you could say that about many areas of the UK, couldn't you? London, Birmingham, Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyone that wants to do a video for my channel, right? Like I said, it's not for me. It's not you're not changing my life. The idea is, right? Exactly right. So Berwyn is a prison, and we've seen the headlines coming out of Berwyn. We've seen the negative headlines coming out of Berwyn. Like there was a prison officer, Aisha Gunn, fell in love with Kuram Razak, who was, I think, he was an armed robber. She was bringing stuff in and everything, and all this sort of shit. To the corruption, to deaths in custody with Michael Quinn Senior, God bless him, may he rest in peace, who died on New Year's Day. The night clockish come to his pad, and he was on his buzzer because he was having an heart attack, and the night clock, he said, "No, I'll be right. Wait till the morning." He tried to ring his, I think one of his sons, and it went to voicemail because obviously he was out on the piss. It was New Year's Eve, and this heart attack was getting progressively worse. And what ended up happening is he died of an heart attack in his cell. And his pad mate woke up for a piercer slash, early hours of the morning, about 4 or 5 in the morning, and nearly tripped up over his pad mate. And so this is the thing. So Berwyn's a prison where we need former prisoners to come out and speak. I have not heard one positive story about Berwyn. I know I've spoken to Amy that we were just chatting to before. Her ex-fella used to be in Berwyn. She used to get me stories out from inside the jail and stuff. Solid, sound, as safe as houses. But this is the thing. I've not heard one positive story about Berwyn. Not one. People are lured there with the promise of, oh, you're going to get this course and you'll get that course, and it's a super prison and everything's great. Not that fucking super at all. It's super in only its size and its fucking failings. Yeah, man. Right? It's a fucking waste of £250 million of the taxpayers' money. Prison doesn't work. We need to be closing prisons down, not opening fucking new ones. Like I said, prison isn't about rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. Prison's a business now. Very lucrative fucking business, especially with these private prisons. And what's happening is families are having to bury their sons and daughters because they've died in fucking prison, or they've been mentally ill and they've taken their own fucking life, right? And these big bosses of these private companies, G4S, Serco, Sodexo, they're laughing all the way to the fucking bank, mate. And you've got families going to the fucking morgue and the mortuary, right? And having to, yeah, that's my son. That's my daughter. And making funeral arrangements. Prisoners shouldn't be used as pawns to make fucking financial gain off. And like I've said, prisons are just cheap alternatives to psychiatric units and mental hospitals. There was a prisoner last year, slit his own throat, God bless him, Wayne Hurren, down at Wormwood Scrubs, took his own life. The guy had previously been in Broadmoor. Why? Costs about, to go to a psychiatric unit like the three highest in the UK, Rampton, Broadmoor and Ashworth, costs about 350 grand a year. Prison, give or take, 40 grand a year. Short sentences should be scrapped, 1,000,000%. But like I've said to you, this is the thing, we need to get more people on the system that coming out of jail, right, and do videos on their experiences. And then what will happen, you send me a video, and then what will end up happening, I put all the tags in, HMP, fucking Berwyn, or whatever the jail is, right? A journalist will see it, because as soon as you Google HMP Berwyn, one of my videos comes up, right? And they're like, oh, so they contact me, these journals that watch the channel, and they're like, listen, Cody, one of your subscribers, one of your boys, they did a video for your channel. Is there any chance they'll do an interview, right? Now, like I've said, if you're on license, I can set up interviews for most people. And this year, there's going to be a shitload of prison documentaries coming out because prison is big news. Like I said, I've set up interviews for people in the past for prison documentaries, for newspapers, fucking even criminology students, right? But national news, local news and stuff like that. See, it's not about, and as much as I fucking go on and on and on and on here, what I do away from YouTube, I network. And these journals save me, and I will only give them good quality people. Right, if a journal rings me up and I've got a kid there, but he can't string a sentence together, no disrespect to the kid, but then I've got another guy who's articulate and can make a point, then as soon as they ring me, I'll go through my phone book and be like, bang on, bam, yep, are you up for doing an interview, bro? Listen, I know it's the first time I'm going to do an interview, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a pre-recorded interview. It's going to be a pre-rec. If you're still on license, my advice would be they can film over your shoulder with your hood up, or they can blur your face, right? And that's how I would do it. And like I said, there's other kids out there that are license free that can sing from the fucking rooftops. Like I said, I've set up interviews for people everywhere, and I'm nobody. All it is my channel has made it so that these journalists and stuff are like, oh, fucking hell, so I'll go to that kid. And like I said, I always, well, 9 times out of 10, I'm always able to get them somebody. If I can, I'll do a video on the channel. I'll say, right, I remember when I didn't have a contact for Birmingham, for Winson Green. I didn't have a Winson Green is Birmingham prison, HMP Birmingham, right? So, and I did a video. They sent my video to a former prisoner from Birmingham. I did a video. Hi guys, listen, I've got a big news channel wanting to do an interview from someone out of Birmingham prison. Have we got anybody? If you have, please send it to them, share it, whatever, get them to contact me. Here's my number. Within an hour, probably less than that, probably about 45 minutes, I had someone ring me. I mate, is it Cody? Yes, yeah, fucking hell, mate. Right, so I said, are you up for doing it? Within a minute, I knew that this kid knew what he was talking about, right? Very articulate, very switched on, and I was like, fuck it, amazing. This guy is off the scale good, right? I say, am I okay to pass your number? Yeah, ring the journal. Hiya, mate, have you got a pen? Yeah, here's a number. Bam, 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 bam. The guy goes, he does interview after it. He does one interview. Then I get another news channel ring me, and I rang the kid again. I said, bro, another fucking thing here. The thing is with pre-recorded interviews, right? All right, mate, fucking hell, bro. I'm not a talented kid. But yeah, this is what it's about, man. Fucking hell, no, I ain't. Fucking shut up, mate. No, I ain't. Yeah, see, the thing is, I need people to send me their videos. And like I said, I appreciate people giving me the time. I'll tell you what I might even do. and this is fucking useless and will not go anyway to getting me more videos sent in. But whoever sends me the most videos every month, I will personally buy them. They can either have 50 quid cash, or I will buy them a hoodie. I'm going to start doing that. I'm actually going to start doing that because, like I said, I'm on my ass, guys. Like I said, I interviewed a fucking funeral home recently for a job. No, you're not having a job. Like, it's one of them. I can't seem to get a fucking job for love nor money. So I might keep growing this beard, try and grow my hair, which, as you can see, is a fucking no-go. And just walk around York and just dress up like a Viking and try to do Viking reenactments or something, or get a part in fucking Game of Thrones or something. It's just that sort of fucking gaff. But yeah, I might start offering money, like, so that whoever does the most videos in a month, or whoever sends me the videos with the best content and gets the most views, right, will win a hoodie, or 50 quid, or 40 quid, or whatever. And like I said, I'm on my arse, so if I had more, if I was still criminally active, I'd obviously be able to offer more money. HMP Ewell, don't know that much. I know obviously there was a riot there the other year, and it's no, I've never. Do you know what? People, if people want to donate to my channel, they have in the past. I just give them my PayPal and stuff, right? My why is Mohammed Kadar's post gone? But yeah, no, I'm not really. I'm not trying to make money off this gig, really. To be honest with you, I'm not. I do interviews, and like I said, I do them for free, man. But I probably shouldn't. I should probably get a contributor fee. If you do like local news, you won't get a contributor fee. If you go on the national news, you might be able to ask. Some will, some won't. It's just when you do documentaries, I can get you 250 quid all day, every day. And nobody's talking. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm just rambling on, guys. I've been fucking. I pulled an all-nighter for a Fury fight. Team fucking Gypsy King, obviously. Team Fury, all day, every day. Was a fucking good fight, man. I enjoyed it. No end. Don't know what you mean, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said to you, I'm up for interviewing serving prisoners within jail, right? And like I said, what it is, the reason that like I said, I've got prison officers that feed me info, you hear me? Right? Even though I lost touch with a certain one that I'm desperate to get in contact with, right? Anything, mate. Fucking, I will do anything. I just want to earn a good crust, man. I just want to earn a wage. Like I said, do you know what you know what the weird thing is? Brian's just messaged me from America. Brian's amazing. Thank you. Brian's cool, man. Brian's got a lot. Very knowledgeable guy. Very, very knowledgeable. He's done videos on the channel as well. Very switched on. Very articulate. Done videos on chomos and prison advice and all that good stuff. And like I said, he served 11 and a half years in the Virginian state like prisons and stuff. Biggest tip you could give to a prison officer: don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. I probably would have made it a bit wider, bro. There's not that many jails over there. But yeah, like I said, the idea is, the reason I want to get in there with prisoners as well is for no other reason than to keep stories coming. And like when there's a death in custody, if you're supporting someone in prison, right, and there's a death in custody, or they're on the phone, or they're on a visit, and they say, oh, fucking hell, this prisoner dropped dead, or this prisoner died, or this prisoner took his own life, or tell me. Fucking reach out to me and tell me. If you tell me, right, there's two ways you can do it. You can either go to the paper yourself, right, or you can go to, like, come to me and I'll get it out there if I can. The thing is with the prisons, right, say this is one thing, right, whenever someone comes to me with a prison story and say, oh, Cody, listen, this kid died in prison. His first name was Dave. Right, that's great, and I'm glad you get. Well, it's not great, obviously. God bless whoever's passed away. But the point is, if you're coming to me with a story, with a death in custody, for example, right? The first question, I need more than a first name. A first name. There's a death in Forest Bank going back to December last year. A kid called Chris, right? Who's this? Respect for that Euro. Like I said, I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how to get that money though. That's a weird thing. Like I just normally put my PayPal. But yeah, so if people come to me with a story for a video to do a story, and they're like, "Oh, Cody," like I said, there was a kid in December, early December, that took his own life. Right, a kid called Chris. Right, that's all I got. I can't. When I go to a journal, right, my balls are hairy. They're not crystal. Right. So the first question, as soon as I ring my contacts at the local paper or national papers or whoever, first question, name, wing, time, date, bam. Right? If I haven't got them things, what the prison do, the journalist, some journalists will say, Coda, I can't approach the prison or the Ministry of Justice or Sodexo press office until I have the full name, the date, the wing, and the time, or at least the name and the date, or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? I can't. So they'll say, well, I can't go to the jail because the jail will just deny it. So like I said, the journalist doesn't want to look like a fucking amateur and say, yeah, yes, the MOJ will just fuck it off, right? So when someone comes to me with a story, and like I said, I've had so much good fucking feed from within inside prisons, prisoners' girlfriends. Oh, my fella just rang me. There was a death in custody last night at Walton Jail, HMP Liverpool, right? So, like I said, so they're giving me the name, the wing, the time, and the date. We've broke fucking murders on this channel, for fuck's sake, which I'm not proud of. I don't want to be breaking murders. There was a murder just the other day there. But like I've said to you, if someone comes to me with a story, please have your fucking shit in order, right? Because like I said, you're not to know, are you? Do you know what I mean? It's frustrating for me when I'm trying to get a story out there, right? Forest Banks had an alarming fucking death rate, right? Now, I'm trying to highlight the failings and stuff and mental health and suicide and self-harm, right? And then how the fucking hell am I supposed to get these stories out if people come to me with he's called Christopher. I can't get the story out. And what is the point if I can't get the story out? I need as much information as possible to get the story out. Now, Mohammed Kadir, what you saying, Yara? Can't hear you, bro. What you saying? You have to fucking... I'll go on little rants, don't I, so I forget. I need to get some fucking wax, right? And fucking put this up like a twat. Like I'm fucking homeless, man. Mohammed Kadir, come back at me, right? What you saying? What you asking me? But yeah, like I said, this year is guaranteed this year, right? So what I need are people to hit me up, and if you, like I said, if you've got someone in prison or you're willing to do a video, right? My number, right, is 077 2927 4037. That's 077 2927 4037. Hit me up. Yeah, but Mohammed, what you saying here? Assalamu alaikum, by the way, as well, brother. Hope you had a nice Eid, Yara. Get me on social media or whatever. But what I want to do, the idea is, I want to expose the prisons. I want it, and I'm doing it for prisoners. I'm not, like I said, prison officers, a lot of good prison officers out there, 1,000,000%, right? And I've met some fantastic officers at Forest Bank and everything. Yeah, but you've obviously got a blower, bro, to be on air. I've got WhatsApp, I've got Facebook. Like I said, it takes 2 seconds, bro, to set up an anonymous Facebook account and fucking hit me up. So go on, Yara. Walaikum salam, Yara. I got you, bro. But like I said, the idea behind the channel is for prisoners. Give prisoners a voice. serving prisoners, former prisoners, prisoners' families. Yeah, sound, bro, safe. Right, guys, I'm gonna in a minute. I've just got to sort me fucking, just sort me oven out. I'll come back.